Greetings everyone! Welcome to my review of the second Dreamwave Mega Man comic. I know I'm releasing this later than I originally planned, but since August is still technically summertime, it's all good. Last time we were introduced to this version of Mega Man, who's considered a superhero by the populace. And like many superheroes, he has a secret identity, Rocky Light. Rocky is forced to go to school in order to test Dr. Light's independent determination chip. There he met typical school cliches, including bullies, a dorky friend, and a potential love interest. Also, there's the mystery of two robot attacks centered around facilities operated by Light Industries. We begin at Mega City's airport, which has an air traffic control system and technologies provided by Dr. Light's company, which means everything works perfectly. Let's see things go to crap. The control tower is under attack thanks to Heatman. Yes folks, we have a game robot master for a change. With the tower literally in flames, planes begin losing control and hitting one another. One of them begins falling down. Thankfully, rescue officers and Mega Man arrive on the scene. Mega Man has the officers dump loads of crash foam on the runway while he's going to use one of the trucks to save the plane. Mega Man heads into the air using Rush Jet. Having trouble with your rocket-powered feet, Mega Man? Anyway, Mega Man uses the crash foam to level off the plane. Then, out of nowhere, Mets. But they're just nuisances. Even the crash foam takes them out. Before long, the plane is safely on the ground, the people are praising Mega Man, and Heatman swears vengeance. Sadly, these two will never meet. Perhaps in another life. At school, Rocky and Alan talk about Mega Man's actions while Rocky's totally denying he and Mega Man are the same. The Bolts brothers show up, wanting revenge for what happened at lunchtime in the first issue. Alan considers backing out being Rocky's friend because the Bolts brothers will come for him by association. Rocky doesn't believe it because he considers Alan a true friend that won't abandon him. Throughout the school day, the Bolts brothers spy on the two, but they nose them right away. Later on, Alan has to go to chess club. Some random kid approaches Rocky and says that Chelsea, the girl Rocky met earlier, wants to see him now. Turns out the kid's a patsy for the Bolts brothers and leads Rocky into an ambush. And so far, Rocky is holding his own, and what's this guy made of? As I was saying, Rocky seems to be holding his own until the Bolts brothers start getting the upper hand. Just as the big one's about to see what Rocky's really made of thanks to a metal bar, they are stopped by Dr. Wily, and he's the boy's uncle? I repeat, Dr. Wily is the Bolts brothers' uncle. Anyway, Wily apologizes for his nephew's behavior. He also recognizes Rocky as Dr. Light's boy and wants Rocky to say that an old friend says hello just before he and the Bolts brothers leave. Dr. Light picks up Rocky, and Rocky states that his school experience isn't easy, that if his friends and enemies discover his true nature, that could mean trouble. Then Rocky begins speechifying about his existence, that he feels like he doesn't belong in either the human or the robot world. Rocky has also been observing the poor treatment of robots, and that the robots don't care. Dr. Light noticed the robot treatment as well, hence the creation of the independent determination chip. Rocky having the final version, of course. Dr. Light assures Rocky that all robots will have the ID chip soon, and even if Rocky feels alone, he'll always have Dr. Light. Aww. So they've reached home, and as soon as Rocky's about to explain his brief meeting with Wily, a giant robot smashes their car. Its name is Multi-Man, and it's here for Rocky. It's max auto so hard, he breaks. Jeez, poor guy keeps getting trashed in the comic medium. In retaliation, Rocky transforms into Mega Man and blasts at Multi-Man, which does jack squat. We then see Multi-Man living up to its name, and language Mega Man. The smaller Multi-Men force Mega Man into the big one, and the issue ends with the Multi-Men taking off with Dr. Light calling out to Rocky. The issue continues its manga-like inspiration established last time, especially with Nick Fong's artwork at play. The story itself continues establishing this Mega Man universe. By that I mean showing off another facility that benefits from Dr. Light's work. The attack by Heatman continues the overall threat to any installation connected to Dr. Light, and like the ones in the first issue, Mega Man's on the scene to prevent any collateral damage. About the rescue itself, first, why can't we have crash foam in real life? And second, Mega Man using Rush Jet to fly. Looking back, I didn't mind Mega Man flying on his own last time. I don't mind him using Rush Jet here. What I would like is consistency. Perhaps using both his own flight power and Rush Jet during the rescue. Heatman's appearance. First of all, spoilers, he's the only active game Robot Master to appear in this comic, if you don't include covers. And second, this panel here implies that Heatman will encounter Mega Man at a future time. That'll never happen in this comic. We've got more of Rocky's school experiences, including fighting some bullies. I must point this out again. Did Dr. Light use flimsy materials to build Rocky? Cause that punch would have bruised that guy's hand due to, most robots being made out of metal? Or is there something about the Bolts brothers that we don't know about? Considering that their uncle is Dr. Wily, maybe, just maybe, he created them just like Dr. Light created Rocky. But that's pure speculation, folks. We'll never get a definitive answer here. So yeah, Dr. Wily's here too. Of course he is. It wouldn't be classic Mega Man without this guy. With all the recent attacks on Dr. Light Municipals, we could all guess the culprit. This appearance here just solidifies it. Wily also sent Multi-Man to capture Rocky. Now whether or not Wily knows Rocky and Mega Man are one and the same is left to speculation. Regardless, the attack was meant to emotionally hurt Dr. Light. The rest of the issue dives a bit into Rocky's character. There's this bit between Rocky and Alan which helps solidify their friendship, establishing trust as it were. But as Rocky points out, if his friends eventually find out his true nature, they will hate him. Maybe. This brief view into humans treating robots like crap. Anyone else getting an Animatrix vibe here? Particularly the second Renaissance Part 1? With Dr. Light's idea to have robots gain independent thought, he might inadvertently cause the robot apocalypse. But seriously, I do like how this light also has the dream of humans and robots coming together. The final score for this issue is an 8. The only problem I have with this story is it sets up a lot of things that won't get resolved. Too many questions that go unanswered. Anyway, come back this fall, hopefully near the beginning of fall this time around, as we'll see how Mega Man gets out of this situation. Until then, have a good day, and be safe.